What's going on, guys? We are back with the Lodge Season 1 playoffs, just as promised. This wasn't last week, but a few days ago, you watched Bronson and Insanity square off in the wildcard game, and Bronson was able to take the victory. Today, we are kicking off the round 1 phase of the playoffs, and today's game will be against Cara and the Los Angeles Drampas, taking on Tom and the Knoxville Beartics. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the bracket just so you can get a general idea of the playoff picture. Not much has changed, obviously, since the last video, as this is literally the next game, but one thing that is important to note is that this game, when someone wins this game, we're not going to know immediately who they're going to go on to play, because it is contingent on the Empire versus Bronson game that you see immediately above that part of the bracket. So the next video, you'll know where everyone's going to fall, just to see how, because it matters how both results pan out. So yeah, that's really all I can show you for the bracket today. I'm not alone, as I was not last time, and as I will never be. Today we have Geno with us to commentate this game, so go ahead and say hello to the people.
Hi, I hate everything except Chestnut.
That sounds about right. So go ahead and read the teams. We're going to give a nice little synopsis of the matchup before we dive right in.
Alright, so Los Angeles Drampas have Landorus, Mega Scizor, Z Hydreigon, Azumarill, Swampert, Zero Bombi, Rotom-heat, Serena, Blissey, Linoon, and Crustle. And Knoxville Beartics have Z Thundurus, Reuniclus, Tapu Bulu, Almamola, Mega Aggron, Heracross, Zygarde 10, Alolan Muk, Z Lycanroc, Cryogonal, and Togetic.
Alright, so anything you see that stands out to you with this matchup? What do you think will come necessarily, or what will... Well, the last game, Tom actually kind of wiped the floor with Cara in week 3 of the season, if I remember correctly. So what do you think the difference maker is going to be if she wants to change this, or flip the script going into this game?
Better scouting, better use of Landorus. Landorus can almost 6-0 this team entirely when you pair it with rotom-heat to handle Thundurus. I know last game there was a Assault Vest for Reuniclus, but I think if you bring just Earth Power, knock off any coverage move for Thundurus, whether it be HP Ice or Sludge, you'd have to bring Sludge Wave, then Landorus just single-handedly destroys this team.
Yeah, you pretty much took that idea. Like, that was exactly what I was thinking, because basically, I think throughout the game that happened in week 3, Landorus was coming in, and then Reuniclus, I don't remember if it was specifically Regenerator or not, but Landorus found himself in a position where I had to spam Sludge Wave, and then that was Reuniclus' free opportunity, because even an Assault Vest set could be fairly whittled down by Life Orb Earth Powers, but that just wasn't the case in the game. And so something to remove the Assault Vest so that type of prediction is not needed at all would make Landorus' time a lot easier. I think to the point about scouting for Bulu, that was definitely the case. Because I think, aside from Lando, Hydreigon is also a pretty decent win con in this game. Your regular traditional like Scarf sets are good too, but if there's some type of like setup lore or something like that, it definitely could have put in work. But that was kind of thwarted immediately when Scarf Bulu came out and Dazzling Gleam the Hydreigon, the turn that Cara tried to go for, I think, Belch, if I remember correctly. It was many weeks ago when I talked to her about it, so I don't remember for sure what set that was, but yeah, if there's a way to be ready for that, or to get around that in some capacity, then certainly the game could be a lot different in playoffs.
I think if I were Cara, I would probably just bring Landorus, Rotom, Hydreigon, Crustle to wear down the Aggron, or even, if Reuniclus is Regenerator, then yeah, you definitely want Spikes in this game, which, look at his team. Spikes are just amazing at wearing down his core.
Yeah, his removal is actually not good at all in this game. So we make fun of Cara for being a Spike lover so much, but lead Crustle with Sash, rocks, and even one layer of Spike, if that was all she managed to get up, would probably be huge, because even at that point, I don't think an Assault Vest Reuniclus could comfortably check Landorus. Which, Reuniclus Assault Vest worked very well last game, so I don't see a reason not to bring it this game. He could come up with something else, maybe a Cryogonal of some sort, because that has the Spadef to take on Lando as well, and obviously it's faster with the ice coverage and all that. So it'll be interesting to see what the approach he takes around Lando this time. But yeah, I think we're both in agreement that some type of hazard stacking would definitely work in this game.
When you get up rocks and a layer of spikes, Uniclus takes 34.4% max from Earth Power, even if it's max Special Defense Assault Vest, so that could be the difference. Just early lead hazards. Landorus would probably just 6-0.
And then add that to, if you aggressively knock, you take the hazards, the knock, and then the Earth Power with no Assault Vest is probably going to do the Uniclus in right then and there. So a strategy like this could be huge, but it's always impossible to know what we're going to see when the game actually happens.
Yeah, knock into Earth Power just destroys your Uniclus even without hazards.
Yeah, and then after that, he does not have much to get around the Lando.
Cryogonal, that's about it. I wouldn't be surprised if it came. I don't know how much he fears the Landorus. Depends entirely on what he builds.
Yeah, it's possible he could be caught off guard by the Landorus the second time around because his victory was fairly dominant, I would say. And Landorus didn't really pose much of a problem. So it's possible he could sleep on it, but maybe at the same time, he could just be very well aware of what he needs to do to not get throttled by it. So we'll just see what he does.
He could just not bring Cryogonal and use HPI's Thundurus as his offensive check and just try to keep it out with pressure, but that may not work too well if he has too many hazards on his side.
Yeah, and also I don't know how effective a Rock Polish 3 attacks Lando would be, but if I'm him in the prepping phase, I wouldn't generally think anything that outspeeds would be too consistent, just generally speaking.
What else can he do? He has Cryogonal, that's it. Maybe.
Yeah, I think walling it is his best idea, or trying to defensively check it rather than offensively check it, but neither of those options are too consistent.
Mega Aggron is way too important to him to just keep going because it needs to wall Mega Scizor and Linoon, if she brings Linoon.
Yeah, I mean, even if Linoon's like kind of, I don't know, it's obviously not that strong, but on some level, a belly drum set is going to sweep right through in a more hyper-offensive build, so, and really a defensive one in some circumstances, so there's going to be some sort of prep that's going to be forced around Linoon, whether the thing actually comes or not. +6 Seed Bomb almost Oko's Aloe. Aggron takes over half from +6 Stomping Tantrum. So, just to the point to the ladder, Aggron's obviously going to be able to check Linoon fairly well, but in the late game, for example, if we take the example of the hazard situation even, Aggron could at the very least be under a lot of pressure in this game, so I could see a scenario where Tom could be vulnerable to a Linoon sweep. I don't know how that will manifest, but it's possible.
Between Landorus and Linoon, I think he's going to have a lot of... This might just be a matchup in Cara's favor entirely.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that. It does seem that the entire, the scope of our conversation with this commentary has been pretty much Cara's several good options. Looking at Tom's team, it's certainly winnable as he proved, but I don't see an obvious standout Pokemon. I think he definitely got by with good prep and good play last time, and that could certainly be enough this time. But I don't see a standout Pokemon here, for the most part.
It's pretty unfortunate for him, but he did win before. Has he made any trades since week 3? I don't believe so.
I don't remember, and I also don't think so.
And yeah, it doesn't look like it'll be a repeat, not after what happened.
Yeah, I think his best offensive mon is probably Thundurus, but even that has significant checks on Cara's side. Because all the other physical win cons are walled by Mega Scizor for the most part.
Well, also keep in mind that Thundurus, he could just run 3 attacks, Incinerate, HPI's Thunderbolts, and get pretty far with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Incinerate's going to come. Because, obviously, I wouldn't say that some type of set of variant of Scizor is terribly likely versus an Aggron team. But you don't want to be caught with your pants down in a situation where Scizor that plus whatever, the last thing on your field is Thundurus, and you don't have a move to immediately Oko it. I think Incinerate's kind of some coverage that it might want to have and doesn't lose much from having. I think in that respect, 4 attacks. Actually, it might have 4 move slot syndrome because it's going to want Grass Knot and HP Ice and Electric Stab. Well, and then if we're talking about a move for Scizor and Volt Switch / U-Turn, maybe a move for Blissey, I could see that being a problem.
You're right, but I wasn't thinking Sword Stance Scizor. What I'm thinking is, Scizor comes in and U-turns on whatever wants to come in, and it does threaten out a lot of things. And Landorus just comes in and kills something. Immediate 6-5. Or, well, in that case, 5-4 if Crustle leads.
Actually, yeah, that's definitely the case. Because if we look at the common switches to a Mega Scizor, probably Aggron, Thundurus, I guess Muk in some universe. Landorus actually beats 2 out of those 3, and when we talk about Thundurus, rotom-heat's going to wall it and be able to subsequently Volt Switch on that and then bring out whatever we want. So,
and his only ground is a Zygarde 10, which isn't really taking many hits.
Yeah, I mean, the ground, or the strategy that Cara went with last time was pretty Volt Turn heavy, and I don't necessarily see a reason not to go for that this time around, especially given the kind of like different offensive paths to victory that we just talked about. But Tom actually just sent me a message and gave me the go-ahead. The game is about to start, so go ahead and click on Knoxville Beartics and join the game they're in, and we are live. So is there anything... So we see the 6 here. There's no Hazard Stack Crustle on Cara's side of the field. Tom did not bring Cryogonal. Actually, I think Tom brought the same team that he brought last time, if I remember correctly. Might be wrong, though.
Well, it might just be the same 6.
Actually, there's no Aloe.
Oh, okay. Then how is Aggron going to stand all of this? There's a Togetic on my screen.
Yeah, he brought Togetic last time. I think Aggron has a lot on his plate.
This is basically just the team we talked about with Azumarill for Crustle.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it is. So definitely the path to victory is going to be Lanoon. So Aggron's going to have to get some damage, and then Stomping Tantrum is going to be enough after that. Because I think Lanoon with +6 extreme speed is going to be able to do almost everything in.
Oh, alright then. What do you expect the leads to be?
The leads... So we can look at the rockers. The only rocker that Cara could have possibly brought is Lando itself. And on his side is actually Aggron. So you could just... I mean, Cara on some level could actually just straight up lead Lando and do decently well. If I'm him and I see that, if I'm Tom, I could lead Baton past Togetic maybe. Scizor is actually a good lead because there's nothing here that can actually touch it. Except for Thundurus, but I don't know if Thundurus is my favorite lead versus... maybe it is against Lando.
Oh.
So he leads Scizor and Zygarde. I think this is terribly in Cara's favor, this lead matchup.
That's the easiest U-turn of my life.
Yeah, that's very easy. And so yeah, this is probably going to go straight to Aggron, and now Lando's coming in on this U-turn. Alright.
Nice crit.
Alright, so Lando's here, and...
well, that might just...
We're going to see the Aviar Uniclus. And the rocks go up, so that was rocks Lando, so...
Why did Cara stay in?
Ooh, I hope that wasn't an HPI.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. That was very aggressive.
That might have just been the game.
That was very aggressive. I don't even know, was he like wanting to get some aggressive damage on Scizor?
I would just run HP Fire in that. Oh, maybe Hydreigon was the one.
Maybe like Hydreigon. So he doesn't have HP Ice.
I would have run HP Ice. What? Alright, well... It's not the end of the world yet, because he still has things that outspeed Landorus. And it's confirmed that's Life Orb as well, so... And it can't be Rock Polish either.
Yeah, because he probably felt like, the only thing I can hit this with is Landorus, is Psychic. And so, what is going to come in on that? It's going to be Scizor for neutral, or Hydreigon, but that Earth Power is going to blow right through Reuniclus.
This might be this looks exactly like a banded Zygarde to me.
Well, we're going to find out after it takes its arrows. That did a lot. Well, actually, I don't know if it did a lot.
I think Azumarill was a huge misplay.
Well, was it... Okay, this is not offensive. So that was probably banned. This is probably max defense.
This is Parastrap.
Yeah, Bulu can't actually touch it at all with anything. So
I wonder if he'll know that. Oh, okay.
He went hard Thundurus here. We're going to see a Whirlpool. So obviously Azumarill is going to be forced out here, but the Thundurus is getting chipped.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Okay.
That.
What move does it have for a Rotom?
Superpower.
+1 superpower.
Actually, Thundurus doesn't get Rock Slide, but it does.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, here we go. Let's find out.
Okay, this is weird.
No, this makes sense.
Well, what move do you think he's gonna go for? This is a Z user.
We could see the Z superpower.
It's also whirlpool damage.
That's
Actually,
okay.
no,
No,
that's came out. So this Thundurus will not be coming back on the field.
I don't think he
rocks
cares.
are up.
Well, defog could happen, but
I guess. And Togetic must be the defogger. Not that it matters too much because his remaining offensive Pokemon are not to rocks.
it's also a Togetic.
It's also a Togetic, first and foremost. Yeah, he's got to be contemplating whether this Z move is going to kill or whether he wants to go for like 2 attacks. I think you're right that he is contemplating Z superpower right now. Or like 1 superpower, like a +1 superpower and then a +0 Z superpower.
Do we know what set he brought last time?
I do not remember. It
Yeah.
was not this.
Oh, actually, this thing could be Z Smackdown. If he cared that much.
Oh, I thought only Torn got Smackdown.
No, all
Made
3
it.
do.
Oh, okay, so they all do. Yeah, this will definitely do a lot.
Well, no, Z Smackdown is, I think, only 110 power? It wouldn't be that much stronger. I don't know if it'd be worth it to run.
So he
No.
goes for the Z Fly.
Oh.
That's in a million. That's
Well,
unfortunate though.
Hex.
So this is a Wisp Hex set,
Okay.
I guess for Reuniclus maybe. So this is really unfortunate, especially factoring in a Guava Berry. That Fly did an impressive 80%, but Rotom's gonna be back up to health.
Oh, Cara, no!
Misses the Wisp. You gotta kill this thing.
Why did you go for the Wisp?
Well,
That killed. The Hex killed.
Okay, so she's gonna protect here.
But Thunder's gonna run Thunder Punch or Wild Charge. If he's Wild Charge... Oh no, okay.
So we're gonna go...
Okay, yeah. He's Wild Charge.
Yeah, he doesn't want to die. Alright, so Rotom-Heat is gonna go down. I think this is in range of Lanoon.
Yeah, it has to be. No,
Well,
he's a
+1
+1 defense.
I don't know what that calc looks like. But in any case, I mean, if he is Wild Charge, Scizor is 100% living.
I don't know if he's running any bulk, but yeah, Extreme Speed absolutely destroys this thing, even at +1 defense.
If she goes Scizor and he's like Fly Incinerate, oh my god, that'd be so bad.
No way. If
There's no way.
If he's physical, then it wouldn't matter. He wouldn't have enough special attack.
Alright, let's hope this kills. This would be really uncomfortable.
It kills.
Alright, so Cara has dodged a bullet, only having to sacrifice Rotom-Heat in the process, which was pretty much solely dedicated for Thundurus anyway. So
Good
she kind of
try.
got out unscathed.
What is the win condition now? Aggron has not Mega Evolved.
If that's a banned Zygarde, I don't see... Well, Scizor's probably going to chew anyway. I don't know. I don't know what Tom's path to victory is here.
That Linoon is most likely Figgy Berry, so...
At the very... Okay, so...
I think that was a misplay unless he has Roar.
Or
Huge.
Well, I think Heavy Slam's going to take this thing out. If Lanoon belly drums on that turn.
Why would you
Whoa.
Stealth Rock?
Ooh.
Oh, that's how you get your rocks away, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. After your Thundurus is dead, that's how you get the rocks away. Hey, it worked, I guess.
Well,
so
Landorus just got another kill. Unless that's a Scarf Bulu, and that's an aggressive switch too.
Now, Aggron is at 69, and as I believe I mentioned earlier, the +6 Stomping Tantrum calc is 58%, so this thing is on its way to being in range of Lanoon. I'm not sure what Lanoon's setup opportunity is on, other than Togetic, if it's not Thunder Wave.
It can set up on Zygarde.
Can it?
No, I can't do math. Okay, no, I can't. I was like, wait, no.
No, it cannot. It'll probably just die.
Wait, no, I can do math. It can actually... Oh, I saw that and I thought, what is this, Ice Punch? With the freeze?
Alright, so Hydreigion's gonna go for sub here.
This is the Z Belch. Has to be.
Yeah. This might be Z Belch or something, or
Oh,
Z
or not?
Dark Pulse.
Unless, we're just trying to prove... Pretend I'm not Z Belch, please stay in.
Yeah, or maybe that was just a flinch, because Hydreigon very well might not have moves at all to hit Togetic, which is
might
what
just
it
been a
looks
roll.
like.
Oh!
Ooh.
If that burned, that would have been game. Almost.
Good opportunity for Tom there. I mean, the switch was pretty obvious, and he didn't miss a beat.
That was also a huge misplay on Cara's part.
Is Lando gonna clean up shop?
No.
What? No. What are you thinking the play was there rather than bullet punching the Togetic?
You have to save Scizor. You could have just roosted on Aggron later. You have to save Scizor.
Actually, you're right though. Scizor was the Banded Arrow switch-in. Now a Banded Arrow switch-in does not exist. If that is banded, which I think it is.
I think the play there would have just been going to Azumarill before even going into Scizor and just Whirlpool the Togetic or whatever comes in. If Aggron came in, then it's now in stopping tantrum range.
Yeah, that's true because even Togetic is gonna get trapped.
Alright, this is either Scarf or he's hoping he has enough Sludge on land. No. No.
He'll probably double Aggron if he's scouting for Sludge.
That's also really risky. Does Terrain weaken Earth Power?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not Scarf Bulu. But Aggron actually lives one, I think.
Oh no.
What is going?
Oh no, that's so risky.
Yeah, I'm not.
It has to be Scarf.
Sure.
That's the only way.
Well, I don't know why he would scout at all.
Because Azumarill.
Yeah, I guess he was trying to catch a Azumarill. That's pretty risky. In any case, though, again, if this is Banded Arrow Zygarde, he probably can just clean up shop almost. He doesn't Oko Hydreigon yet, but it will soon.
At this point, you have to sacrifice Bulu.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's actually not that great. Oh, that is Scarf.
Oh.
Lando's gone. Oh, Lando is gone. The Azumarill's coming in.
That's fine. You might... Can you just sack Aggron?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, just sack Aggron. It's gonna get the Toxic off. So Aggron's fast.
What is Azumarill set then? Protect, Parasong, Whirlpool, Rest?
It should be Rest, but we'll see.
Alright, go for Roar right here.
Am I tripping or is that Aggron fast?
Azumarill might just be 0 speed, because they do tie at 0. Oh, yeah, there's the Rest.
Okay. Well, that Heavy Slam does a lot.
So, his play right here, just Heavy Slam again. Yeah.
Yeah. Now Hydreigon's not living. Zygarde's just gonna win.
It comes down to a roll, actually.
Yeah, it's a roll on Azu.
Oh no.
Well, now it's over.
No, it was over already, because Azumarill walled Bulu anyway.
Oh.
That was a mistake. What's
okay.
Yeah, now you just arrows.
Yeah, just arrows. And this thing isn't Whirlpool, so it can just switch out. The last 1,000 arrows did 53, I think.
No, it did 48. Ooh.
Oh no, that's so bad. Alright. I believe Tom lost.
Yep.
Wow. Tom is saying that he choked in the chat. Yes. Yes, you did. Let me look. The last arrows did... Was that a roll? I don't remember what the last arrows did.
I'm pretty sure it was 48.
It did 47. So that still would not have... we don't know if that would have killed. Because Azumarill was at 51 at that time.
The terrain got Azumarill out of range. That's rough.
Yeah, that is rough. So Bulu is here. And
but Azumarill's gone.
This is Scarf. If Woodhammer can kill this, it's over.
Yeah.
Is this Woodhammer gonna be enough? It actually should.
I'm gonna calc it quick.
Oh. God, no Woodhammer. Is this gonna live?
No, it's not.
Wow. He must not have had Woodhammer. So, well, that was a really close game. ended up resulting in Cara being the victor 2-0. I'm not going to pull up the bracket this time because, as I said earlier, we do not actually know how the result is going to go. If Empire beats Bronson in the next game that you'll watch, then Cara will go on to play our number 1 seed fine. If Empire beats Bronson... Wait, did I say that? I think I just repeated myself. If Empire beats Bronson, Cara will play fine. If Bronson beats Empire, Cara will actually go on to play me in the semifinals. So, good win for Cara. Very interesting teams that I think we saw today. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts?
I don't even know anymore.
Where was the wood hammer on Scarf Bulu?
That's a good one. Where's even superpower? There was no superpower.
Yeah, no superpower either. Yeah, I don't.
Okay, the set was Gleam, Hornleech, Megahorn, and Stonehenge.
Megahorn?
For what?
Linen's not gonna like a Megahorn.
No, it's not gonna die.
I don't think it can belly drum though.
No, it can belly drum after the Megahorn. Even if it goes through the berry, it doesn't matter. If Luna's on 1%, the game's over.
Do you have the calc up? Because it's so frail. Like,
yeah,
I feel like Megahorn would do a lot.
Let's see. Linoon takes from a Scarf Megahorn. Yeah, it doesn't even come close to killing.
Oh, alright. Well...
Calc is 75% max.
And +6 E-speed takes it out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's dead.
Alright, well... Yeah, so the lesson today is bring Woodhammer on your choice Bulu. Always.
One shot flies course.
So yeah, any closing remarks, Geno, for today?
Run Woodhammer.
Yeah, so the next game that you're gonna watch is Empire versus Bronson, and then that will ultimately decide the fate of this game and that game as we kind of make our way into the right hand side of the bracket, into semifinals and whatnot. Go ahead and give Geno some love. You can find him at twitch.tv/GenoKirby. You're gonna see that at the bottom of your screen on the layout. So yeah, he does all kinds of stuff, so you're gonna want to see that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, show that you do with a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.